when you're trying to decide about life and you're trying to make decisions and you're frustrated, the thing to pay attention to is what you're looking at that makes you uncomfortable and want to stay is what you should go after. That's what you should go do. So you're going in the military? Yeah, be scared shitless. I would be. Mm-hmm. But I'd also recognize that a month in, it's going to be old hat. Yep. We're scared to death at the beginning. You get fucking 2-3 weeks into it, boom, just like a diet. If you can make it past a month on a diet, you're pretty much home free. But that first month is so hard to get through. That's life for everything. My kids, my oldest son, Tristan, he had to go to everything new the first time. They went to Chinese immersion school. He was the first one in, knew nobody. So then he comes out and I wanted to send him to Catholic school. I'm not Catholic, but I wanted him to get the full broad range of experiences in life. So they went to a very liberal Chinese immersion school for the 1st through 5th grade. So then off to Catholic school they go. You didn't know a soul. Imagine you're 6th grade, you fucking been in nothing but immersion school, been speaking Chinese your entire life, and now you're just in a Catholic school. I was like, yeah, fucking get out, go. Because I don't want to, I don't know anybody. Yeah, you're right. And he'll tell you right now, if he were sitting here, he knows this better than anybody because I always told him, I'm going to make fun of you a month from now. A month from now, we're going to laugh about how uncomfortable you are out the door. I didn't coddle him. I didn't give him a hug. I didn't do any of that. I mean, maybe I gave him a hug, but you get my point. I didn't, okay, we'll try tomorrow. Or I walked him in. Or no, get out. You'll be fine. This is nothing. In the context of life, this is nothing. Get out. Out he went. Sure enough, a month in, it's the greatest school ever, fucking friends everywhere. And now go to high school. I dropped him off for football as a freshman in the fucking summer at a school he'd never been to, and he didn't know a soul. Dropped him off. Everybody, Tristan, everybody. Now, by the time his sister comes along 2 years later, everybody knows who Tristan is, right? Oh, this is Tristan's little sister. So that ground is broken. And then his little brother shows up, and that ground is broken. So there always has to be that one person in front. And when I dropped him off for football, he remembers remembers the car we were in very clearly when I dropped him off. I'm going to make fun of you a month from now about how uncomfortable you are today. It doesn't help. It doesn't make you not be uncomfortable. It doesn't make it go away. But you just need to have that perspective to know, all right, I have to push through this thing that's making me feel the way that I feel so that down the road, very soon, it's going to become normalized. And then that's my new normal. That's my new rung, if you will. And now instead of a 2, I'm a 3 because I moved up simply by having the experience of the last 30 days. Relative to the first day, now I know everybody's name or most people's name, and I know their routine, and I know I have to be here by then, and I go run through this thing, and I do it this way, and every morning my bed has to be made, and every night food is at this time, and I put my deal here, and then we go do this, and you get into that routine. Military is very much about routines. Football is very much about routine. School is very much about routine. So it's easy to become acclimated to those things that are routine. Understanding how nervous you are at the beginning and paying attention to that a month in, and that routine now has taken away all of that nervousness and that self-conscientiousness and all of those feelings that you were having coming into it that made it so difficult to do. Now, take all of that, and now you enter the chaos of life. Okay, where there's nothing structured, nothing has any program to it. Everything can change one day to the next day, but you've learned all the lessons that instead of it being 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, it's by the minute, by the hour, and by the day. And that's how you, one day, one thing's super hard, and the next fucking day is something completely different. How much better were we, podcast number 2, than podcast number 1?
Huge,
right? At least by our standards, right? Yeah. Maybe the podcast might have been shit, but at least you and I, it was better than the first day.
Yep.
Okay, and by the 10th one, we were like fucking yap for 4 hours. We got this thing down. So that is encapsulated in that example is life. Make yourself as uncomfortable as you can be, because what will come from that is comfortableness. Now, make yourself as uncomfortable as you can be and repeat. Mm-hmm. And repeat and repeat. And that's life. And that's the way life should go. So when you're 26 years old, just to finish this thought, because we got to get to Pool League. If you're 26 years old and you're feeling like you're out of options and you've done everything you can, that's a you problem, right? That's not a world problem. That's not the boss fucking you problem. As I've said many times, this is a you problem. Get out. Change it. That's your body. That's nature telling you, go fucking hit a Tyrannosaurus Rex over the head and drag it back to the cave. That's what nature's telling you, to go out and take more. And to fight that nature then results in this lethargy that we have, and this whole generation of kids that sit around in mom's house for 12 hours a day and play video games, work 8 hours a day and sleep for 2 hours. That's fucking insane. Meanwhile, they're rebellious, they're pissed off, they're unhappy with their life, but they won't make any changes because the fault isn't their own. The fault is everybody else's, even though what's really happening is nature's telling them to stand the fuck up and go hit something over the head. And hitting something over the head might be get a girlfriend, go on a date, meet somebody new, move to a different city, move to a different state, go to college, go to a different job. Whatever it is, take less of a job so you get more of an experience. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, that's the life telling you, fucking change it up.
Something needs to be different.
Something needs to be different. Make something different.